Yeah, I know it's Friday, but even on a Friday, sometimes you got to pull out some napalm. And today, it's the Hell Freaks. Hey everybody, it's OldSkuleNerd. I was just replying to a message about a concert I'm going to soon. Anyway, okay, so HELLFREAKS, if you don't know who they are, they're a metal punk band. They've been around for quite a while, and I knew they were doing this cover of Beastie Boys, Sabotage, which is one of my favorite songs from when I was younger, and my thought process was, whoa, to do this song, you gotta have some pretty big cojones, because they're one of the greats, and it's one of their best songs, and most people don't cover this song because if you don't do it good, you're going to get a lot of flack because you're doing a cover of one of the best songs ever. So before this song came out, I did a little bit of research into the band, watched a few of their other songs. Holy crap, they're legit. And one of my favorite parts is people are going to look at the lead singer and go, dude, she's like a badass Gwen Stefani. She's like Avril Lavigne if she was into full contact MMA. All those things are true. But don't forget, this is a band of very creative people. How creative? One of their songs, their lead guitarist literally goes completely 12-foot ninja and gets naked. Not making that up. That's a true story. I'll let you go search their videos on your own to find out the one I'm talking about. Dude, that takes courage. And slightly insane thought processes. Okay, here we go. Sabotage. The Beastie Boys cover from the HELLFREAKS. Are you ready? Too bad, I'm starting anyway. Damn it, napalm. Assholes. Okay, we're going to get back. I just want to stop to give you a couple of thought processes, and I'm having great shot to stop for him, not as great for her. Two things real quick. Number one, this guitarist is an old geezer, just like me, but he's got the talent. I do like how this band is not adding any extra stuff. Drums, bass, guitar, no fancy effects. They're just in what appears to be a monument little outcropping in a park somewhere, throwing it down old school. That's the way this song should be done. Anybody does a cover of the Beastie Boys Sabotage and they don't do it in a breakdown format, you're posers. Because even the Beastie Boys just did it with the basics. That's what made the song so savage. And they're doing it. Also, I come from an age of the 90s and of the 80s. If anyone doesn't imagine when you see this young lady blowing this song with that screech and that passion and that grit, remember when Renee Zellweger was in Empire Records and at the end when she sang Sugar High? You get that vision? So all my Empire Records fans out there, and you know who you are, this is your song. You see it? You see it. That's so savage. You get Tom Morello feels, right? You know, you just get that savage where they take the guitar and screw what it was meant to be. They savagely morph the sounds. They generate sounds that are thought-provoking and emotionally just connective. I really love this. This is a much better stopping point for her now, not so much for the guitarist who looks like he's taking a shit. Sorry, bro. It's just where it paused. I really like this band because it reminds me a lot of, well, let me put it like this. The guitarist, because they're metal punk, there is a savagery. There is a lack of refinement done on purpose. However, I've watched some of their other songs to get ready for this one, and I got to tell you, musically, they have the musicianship. This is just the art that they're focusing their template in. The guitarist is, all of them actually are very daring in their art, but the guitarist does remind me a lot of the bass player from 12 Foot Ninja. There's a reason why this guitarist is in this band and the bass player from 12 Foot Ninja is in that band, because if you put them together, I think that's like the 7th or 8th sign of the apocalypse, or similar to the paradox of time travel. If they're both in the same space at the same time, I think it rips reality apart. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't watched enough 12 Foot Ninja reactions, have you? Just saying. Let's finish this bad boy out. She looks at you like, what are you doing? I like that double kick. I really like that. And I think I really enjoy it because they add a little bit of themselves. A little bit of themselves. That sound, it is very aggressive. Now, this is one of those songs that, okay, if you like this band, I'm trying to get a good spot for them where it's yeah, that's perfect. There you go. Everybody's doing their work. Unfortunately, you can't see the drummer. Sorry, bro. This is one of those songs that whether whether this video and this cover are accepted by the fans of both Beastie Boys and HELLFREAKS, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to tell you why. If you get a chance to see the HELLFREAKS or a lot of other bands, when they do this cover, and if they do it live, place is going to come unglued. It's a song that anytime a band does it, it just comes unglued. I'm going to give you an example. I was in Dallas, Texas back in the 90s, and I was playing with a band that I was in. And we went catch a show with a band called Between Thieves. And they were playing in this small club in Deep Ellum in Dallas. The club maybe held 150 people. And there were other shows, and if you ever go to Deep Ellum in Dallas, it's a bunch of bars and venues spread up and down this strip, similar to like a Bourbon Street, but without the craziness of New Orleans. And they were playing their show, and they had a fairly decent crowd, and everything was going well. And then in their encore, they did a cover of Going the Distance by Cake. You know that song, right? He's going the distance. Yeah, all that one. Okay. But when they did it, since Cake is more of a punk style industrial sound with, more keyboards and horn sounds, and Between Thieves was a guitar based straight up kind of rock band, they did it a quarter step faster in the tempo, so it was and they did it with all guitars instead of that, that kind of funk feel that Cake uses. But when they started playing it, they cranked it up. And when I tell you, people from the street and from venues next door stormed this place to see this song because it caught attention, that's the reaction you're going to get. So when you do one of these iconic songs and you do it in your own way, this is a reason to see HELLFREAKS live. Because anytime a band plays Sabotage or any iconic song like this in their own way, they amp it up and they make it cool. It's good stuff. Okay, my name is OldSkuleNerd. Thank you for coming in. This is my first reaction to HELLFREAKS, and I hope you enjoyed it because I sure as hell did. It's probably going to go on my playlist for a little while just because I like the sound of her voice. It is kind of nuanced. It does have that feeling of, an aggressive punk feel, but at the same time, she may not like me saying it, but it does kind of remind me of Renee Zellweger, the actress, when she finished out Empire Records with that performance of Sugar High. And if you're my age, if you're in your 40s and even in your 30s, Empire Records is an iconic movie for you. It's a movie of your teenage years. It's just it's a passion for you. So I dig it for that. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. It's so raw. Love it. But seriously, check out other videos from the HELLFREAKS. That guitarist is out of his damn mind. But he looks pretty good naked.